What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex. In this video, I want to talk about if Black Widow will be delayed. Now, like I've said with all of these kind of videos, and I've made them for quite a few things. I made them for like PlayStation 5, I made them for Fast and Furious, but we've been talking a lot about things that could be delayed due to what's going on in the world. I start every video off by saying that I'm not going to say the word. I'm not going to, I guess, even use a keyword. I'll just kind of lightly reference it. YouTube hates that word. YouTube hates that phrase. YouTube is pretty terrible in that regard. They always have been. They always will be. But in this video, again, I want to talk about this. Now, I think earlier today, I don't know when all these videos are going up. I think earlier today I talked about Fast 9. And one of the things I said, if you guys have watched that video, this is kind of, this is the sequel to it. I had said that I believe, and I'll say it again here, I believe Black Widow is the movie that is like the pioneer, is the thing that is the movie that the other films are going to look to. And I mean, I say films, I do mean like, the corporations that run them, obviously the decision makers, the films themselves, they have no actual like mental thought, right? I think Black Widow is the film that the others are looking at that, okay, if this movie moves, then we need to seriously consider it as well, right? Black Widow comes out May 1st, right? So that's 3 weeks before Fast 9. I believe Wonder Woman comes out like June 4th, June 5th, like somewhere in that early June range. So they're all relatively close. They're all within like a month of each other when, all things considered. I truly do think with Marvel, with Disney being at that helm, and Black Widow being the first one, and Black Widow, well, again, I said in the last video, I think Fast 9 actually is going to make the most money. I think if you remove all, obviously without all this stuff going on, right, if it was a clean world, if it was a clean slate, and everybody got the chance to see the movie and all that kind of stuff, it released everywhere, perfect world or normal world, really, I honestly believe Fast 9 would make the most money. I think it would go like Fast 9, Black Widow maybe next, and then Wonder Woman, but not by much between Black Widow and Wonder Woman. I think they'd both make somewhere in like the 700 to 900 million range. I think that's probably where they'd land. And I think Fast 9 would probably make $1 billion, $1.1 billion. I honestly feel like that's where that would land as well. So yes, Fast 9, in my personal belief, I feel like is the big dog in terms of money, and obviously it's been around for so long. But Black Widow, it's the first big blockbuster film of the year. Again, it could definitely push. It could hit $1 billion. I wouldn't be surprised. Again, with bringing back a familiar face, with Scarlett Johansson, with all that. And again, it being Disney. Now, Disney has been pretty, strong on the issue of what's going on, right? They're keeping the theme parks open. They're preaching safety. They're preaching caution and all that kind of stuff. And just being aware and, all that kind of stuff, which is fine. That's totally cool. And again, I want to make it clear that I don't stand on the mass hysteria point of things. I haven't said that in all the videos, but I'm not one that's absolutely freaking out, that's bought in like 3,000 things of toilet paper at Costco. I'm not one of those people. But I mean, I see the concern. I see those kind of things. But I'm not in that whole freak out. Let's cancel. Let's close everything down. I'm not in that camp. Just so you guys know, if you guys don't agree with that, that's totally cool. I'm not saying you have to, but I just want to kind of make it clear where I stand on the issue. So I'm not in support of any of these things being delayed or moved. I do want to make that clear. But you have to look at the harsh reality that these things are happening. But again, Disney's been pretty strong on the issue of like, no, these movies aren't moving. A couple weeks ago, they said that, or the rumor, I guess, around it was Disney is not going to move it, or Marvel is not going to move it, that Black Widow, Fast 9, and Wonder Woman are all safe, that none of those movies are expected to move. Now, again, that was like 2-3 weeks ago, and obviously things have gotten a whole lot worse since then, so we have to see. And now, events are getting canceled. Sporting events are probably just days or weeks away from being played in empty arenas. So, I mean, things are getting bad in terms of, like, cancellations and closures and stuff like that, which is a problem. And, again, like, yes, they said it a few weeks ago, but with something moving this quickly or things like escalating this badly, I should say, these things can absolutely change. So, again, I just kind of look at Black Widow as that film that would lead the way. That if Disney, because I feel like Disney would be the most powerful company out of all these companies, if they were to say, oh, shoot, we need to move it. Like, we're not going to make our money or the money that we expect because, this nation has closed down their movie theaters, or, people just aren't going out to see movies right now, stuff like that. They may have to do that. So I wouldn't, just like I said for Fast 9, I wouldn't be shocked. I'd be disappointed. Now, Fast 9 is the movie like I'm looking for. It's my number one most anticipated movie of this year. Okay, I mean, there's not even one that's even in the same stratosphere as Fast 9 for me. But Black Widow is absolutely up there. I would put it, I'd say probably in my top 5 of movies that I'm very, very excited for. So I would be disappointed if it's not there. It wouldn't be literally the end of the world, not in the same way that my world would just collapse if Fast 9 would be delayed. But I would be disappointed. I absolutely would be disappointed. And again, I am one that if the movie comes out May 1st, I'm seeing it that night. I'm not going to be afraid of going to the theater, stuff like that. So I would definitely support the film if it still comes out when it's supposed to come out. But at this point, again, like I said with Fast 9, I would, I guess, put my money on right now saying it'll stay. But again, like I've said for all these other things, it's such a fast evolving situation where every day, there's more cases and stuff. Again, I don't want to say specific words. I don't know which words YouTube hates. I know which words they hate the most, but I don't know every word. So like every day, more and more things happen, let's say. And if that keeps going and it keeps getting worse like that, again, all of these promises, all of these, I guess, positives that we've heard in the past, like, hey, no, we're still going to do it, they can quickly be erased. Again, like Vin Diesel said a few days ago, that it's still going to go, it's still happening, Fast 9's still happening, and that's fantastic, and it's great to hear that, but that was a few days ago, and now in 2 weeks, say everything doubles. Say, the amount of people or whatever you want to, whatever stat you want, say it doubles or something like that, right? That becomes a problem, and who knows what happens from that. It's definitely, again, like I say in all these videos, I love predictions. I love talking about these things, but for something like this, it's so obviously out of the ordinary. It's something that we've never really experienced, and especially the mass hysteria that's going around the world, the mass panic that probably shouldn't be happening, but again, that's a more political side of me that we won't get into. Obviously, it's changed things up where it's very, very hard to predict these things now, but just like Fast 9, I would say right now, I believe Black Widow will stay. In a few weeks, that could easily change. And I think, honestly, the decision of it moving is just that easy. That, like, hey, if something happens or if the public gets pushed just a little bit in one direction, again, like even closer to just mass hysteria or mass panic, something like that could absolutely happen. They could decide, you know what, it's not worth it. We're going to delay it. And again, it would absolutely suck. It's not going to be as bad for me as it would be for Fast 9. But you know what? Again, like I said in the other video, my prediction would be if Black Widow moves, then Fast 9 moves as well. So then it would affect it, and I would be very, very sad. So guys, let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Do you think Black Widow is safe where it is? Do you think it's still going to come out on May 1st? Would you see it on May 1st, if this stuff is still going around? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you guys are subscribed to our YouTube channel, Podcast Now. Hit that bell icon so you guys know when these videos go up. And thank you so much for watching. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. We'll be covering Black Widow more as we get closer to this movie, as long as this movie comes out. And then we will, of course, cover it when we actually see the film as well. Okay, so thank you all again so much for watching. Hope to see you all on the next video.